Welcome to the Twomey Stock Market Report. This is James Twomey, and today is August 29th, 2022. I want to bring a couple of things to your attention for this weekly video report. First off, we're going to have you go to the Twomey Stock Market Report webpage to get the full video report for this week as well as the newsletter. So that's the number 2, mestocks.com. It's now live, and you can go on that site and review our weekly report, which is in newsletter and video formats. 2 different ways to get information this week. It includes our stock table, our new buys, our stock alerts, buy and sell that occurred over the weekend that we issued. In addition to that, it has updated stops. It goes all through that. So what you want to do is be able to get to that page. You want to get on that page. Let's go right through there. Right there, if you pull it up, Twomey Stocks, the number 2, mestocks.com, you're going to be able to get the newsletter. In the newsletter, we go through the market analysis and trends. We give you all the news of what's important to making decisions. We follow the Twomey investment process, the trend, the market trends for the last 6 months to a year. We go a deep dive into that. We go through graphs, we go through stocks. In addition to that, macroeconomics, what's going on and changes in economic output, inflation. Cover that in detail with definitions. So not only is it informative, but it is also educational. You also run into the influences of what's going on in the market from an environmental. These are things like fiscal policy, government spending, taxation, some global concerns, obviously. And then the sector analysis, what's hot, where's the money flowing, what's changed, how is that influencing our decisions on what and where we should trade, if we are going to trade. We also look at the advance and decline of the market fundamentals, P/E ratios, what do we expect, where do we think it's going, relative strength index. Deep dive through all that. We give you the macro trend. We go into a much more detailed decision-making chart. We use the S&P as our trend analysis, and what is it telling us? We also will get into the sector of what is happening in the industry from either the manufacturing sector, the service sector, and what is happening in the financial sector for rates, inflation, and what's driving the economy and what changes they have. We talk about what is the expert saying and how that's going to influence the upcoming trading period that is going to forthcome in September. We get through some of the particular stocks that we took long and why we put the buy and sell signals out there. Environmental analysis, we talked about what's happening in we flooding the economy with stimulus. Are we raising rates? How that's going to affect the war in Russia, the fossil fuel versus the green fuels, right? And then we certainly get into our stock table. We talk about the sector. We already said that there. What's interesting about the sector, if you look at, energy was number 4 or 5 a couple of weeks ago. IT had been running number 1 all during our uptrend in this past since June. And then where is IT now? It's almost near at the bottom. So, we've seen a major change there. So and matter of fact, this year, the newsletter was number 4. And I did the video update, and it's like down here next to last. So, obviously it's good to watch the video as well as read the newsletter because there's a little bit of a lag there of information. And that's how fast this market's changing within 24 hours. Advance decline, we explain that, how it's important to our trading decision, and of course our stock table with our sell issues, and also some updates. The video actually updated what we found out today. Not only are some of our sell signals, but we've made some new entries. That's all there on the website. You just go to the website, and you'll be able to look at this information. You'll be able to pick what you need to pick, and we'll get you back in the saddle right away on any trading trends that you might have missed. And of course, this is all free. There's no charge whatsoever. So you get into the weekly report, you get into the newsletter, stock pick, and you have that information at your fingertips, ready to trade this week. This is all wrapped around so that you can be not a reactive trader, but trade some trends, and some of these trends are going to be short. We have to take advantage of that. We need to know when we're going to go all in so that we can gain as much as possible as some of these trends are going to move very rapidly through September and October. So stay abreast of the Twomey Stock Market Reports. That's the number 2, mestocks.com. I'm James Twomey. Have a terrific day. Thank you so much.